There won't be a standing 8th count. A fighter can't be saved with the bell in any round except the last round. That's the one rule that is a little bit different. The referee or the doctor can stop the fight. And if there's a headbutt, we go to the cards after the 4th round. So Christopher Holt in his biggest test, and I guess you could say the same about Andre Ward. Ward comes out gunning at the bell.
Here's the surprise. That had to surprise Holt. Holt wants to bring the fight to Ward, but Ward looks like he's amped up, man. He wants to be the aggressor.
I have never seen, and I went through the Olympic Games with Andre Ward, I've never seen him lose his concentration, not for a minute.
And that was really brought out in that fight with Ashworth, who utilized a number of foul tactics against him during the course of the fight, but he kept his head very well in that fight, and I think he really showed something.
Yeah, I think that was the learning process in that fight, and certainly in his second fight, he got clocked and came back from that. And by his own admission, he said, you know, he got hurt.
He was, but you know, the thing is every fighter has to face some adversity, and he found out right then, his second pro fight, that he can face adversity, be hurt, and come back. You have to learn how to be able to collect yourself, gather yourself, Barry, survive, and then come back to fight another round.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. And every fighter says, you know, until you get hit, you don't know how you're going to come back. Well, Andre Ward knows, and he learned it early in his career.
Ward here has totally taken the play away from Holt, who wanted to be the aggressor, really, you know, bang with Ward right from the beginning.
Yeah, make him fight, get him into not a street fight so much, but make him fight with him rather than box with him.
Stop! Back up! Hands up! Box!
Let's go to Sean O'Grady right now with a little something on Chris Holt. Sean?
Thanks, Barry. You know, Chris wanted to get in this fight, move forward, stay down low, and attack, and bob and weave. He's out of that technique right now. He's backing up. This is a fighter, too, that does not know how to back up in the ring. It's a dangerous position, especially when you're fighting somebody like Andre, guys.
Well, he's given away a lot of height. He's given away a lot of reach, and if he's going to have any chance in this fight, that's a push. That is not a knockdown. But if he's going to have any chance, he's got to get inside the jab of Andre Ward, which he has been absolutely unable to do thus far.
You know, I've seen that last little tactic of just pushing a guy down. I saw George Foreman do that once to an opponent, Boone Kirkman.
Well, you push me, I push you.
And it was by plan when Foreman did it with Boone Kirkman. He wanted to show him how strong he was. He went right across at the opening bell and just threw him down.
Well, that jab is a really nice weapon.
Ward gets around that ring very well. Good jabber.
Good balance. Snaps the jab. It's not just the jab that he shows. I mean, it's an effective weapon for him. That's not a knockdown either, although I'll tell you what, there was a punch involved there. Tried to shoot that left uppercut like...
Andre Ward wanted to let him know he could out-strength him in the first round. Look how he just threw Holt to the canvas. Once a little bit later, he'll cuff him to the canvas with his left hand. Neither of those knockdowns, but still they send a little message.
That's how Holt is trying to rush in, and that's not an easy thing to do against the guy with an effective jab like Andre Ward. The time he got in for the first time and scored a couple of times to the body.
Between rounds, John Hoffman, the trainer of Chris Holt, was telling him, just throw punches. Don't care where they land. Land them on the arm, on his shoulders, on his elbows, wherever. Let him feel you. Let him start wearing him down. Try to take those legs away if you can.
Another George Foreman theory. Hit him anywhere.
Ward, for his part, is a lot more of a sharpshooter.
Ward, even in the short frame of time that he's been a professional, you could see his improvement. Just his movement in the ring, his confidence in his punches.
Well, too, Barry, you know, as you go along, you fight a little bit more orthodox fighters than you do at the very beginning. You know, then you fight guys who really know how to fight. You actually have a chance to better display your skills.
Sean O'Grady is in the corner of Andre Ward. Sean?
Well, Virgil Horner, the chief trainer over here, was saying to Andre, he's saying, get in the zone. I want you to relax a little bit. Sometimes, especially when you're fighting in front of your own crowd, your home, you want to kind of force your punches. All Virgil wants him to do is relax and let the combinations flow. It'll all come together. Don't try to knock him out. Try to put the combinations together, and he'll fall, guys.
Well, you know, my feeling and what I'm looking at here is that he's very relaxed in there. He's not trying to rush anything or do anything untoward.
The danger, though, fighting in your hometown when there's a lot of hometown buildup, and there has been for a month here in the Bay Area papers. Oh, that's a stinging left hook, Barry.
Sure is.
You know, the danger is, and you've seen it so many times with fighters. We saw Dominic Nguyen when he took on Monty Barrett earlier this year. Corey Spinks didn't seem totally focused when he fought Zab Judah when he was in his home. And Evander Holyfield when he fought Bert Cooper. Time and again, you know.
Nice combination. A right hand and a left hook behind it, and another left hand. That was really just a jab, and it got Holt going backward.
That left hook is whistling tonight.
Little headbutt from Holt.
Holt is coming off a very good victory over Troy Lowry. Good, close, and bloody fight.
Yeah, there was a headbutt involved there, too. They had to go to the scorecards, and Holt was ahead on the cards at the time the fight was stopped in the 5th round.
Yeah, but he can't get close enough so far to Ward to get him in a fight.
Now, Ward looking very, very sharp. End of round 2. Our main event in the heavyweight division, Audley Harrison will get it on with the tough Robert Wiggins. Meanwhile, we begin the 3rd round. Andre Ward and Chris Holt. And a good left hand from Ward. That's not a knockdown.
But Holt in this round is rushing him, Barry, and he's trying to turn it into, if he can. I think he feels that his best chances to really is to turn it into a street fight.
Ward just sharpshooting, very good with the left hand. Another good left hand by Ward, brings the crowd out of its seat.
Really impressed with the left hook that Andre's throwing tonight.
That was a right hand lead and a left hook behind it, and another left hand from Ward.
And Holt is firing back. Holt came firing back saying, I'm not going to just let you stand there and hit me.
Even though that's been what's happening. You know, I think what we're watching here is certainly the best performance that Andre Ward has had as a professional against the best opponent that Andre Ward has had as a professional.
And he's being able to display more skills than all.
Oh, round, just dropped it.
Too sharp a punching.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Holt will get up, but he is not on real steady pins. Long way to go here in the 3rd round.
I don't expect Andre to go wild here because he has a pretty calm demeanor in that ring, as he does out of it.
Left hand again slipped in.
He's looking to set him up again for another combination.
Boy, he slipped a really quick uppercut in there. That was a nice punch. There's that jab. And he's starting to bust up Chris Holt now.
Andre Ward is showing a hard jab tonight. It's such a very good offensive weapon for him.
Boy, it is. It's a good jab. You know, some fighters would just show a jab and use it as a measuring stick more than anything else.
Right.
That's not the case here.
I don't like that rangefinder jab, that probing jab. What you're seeing here from Andre Ward tonight is using a jab to hurt an opponent.
Absolutely.
He's starting to really break up.
That's a knockdown. His knee hit the canvas. And I'm not sure how much more Chris Holt wants.
6, 7, 8. Be good. Be good. 2.
Good left hand. This is not going to go much longer. And the knee, and that's no 3 knockdown rule, but let's see.
They'll count right through the bell. Let's see if he gets up. It's the body shots that are really in this round also really bringing him to his knees, literally.
Yeah. That was a huge, huge round for Andre Ward. I mean, there's nothing to criticize Andre Ward about at all.
the fight may not continue. There'll be some drama over in the corner.
I just got a couple things to tell you. Just breathe deep, get yourself together. He ain't gonna recover from that. The punches are staying with him, okay? Start him out with a jab and start bringing the combination.
They're going to stop this fight. And I think it's well stopped. I'll tell you, there's just no criticizing what we saw from Andre Ward tonight. I mean, he was the whole package, in my opinion.
It's an impressive performance. I thought his first round may have been just a little tight, but his second and third round, you know, showing more and more skills, tools, every fight, Barry.
Yeah, well, we said, I mean, he's a guy who really understands his position and where he is. Take a look at the knockout.
See where he starts that jab from way down low. Tommy Hearns was expert at doing that, and you can throw it down low when you've got that kind of quickness. Look at those body shots. They were just breaking him down. They were the difference in the end, where he had busted him up in the face earlier in the last round. Those last knockdowns really caused a lot by those body shots. By this time, Holt was just about all through. He kept hitting him to the body, and each time he did there, he fell.
Well, I mean, a very impressive performance. I don't think there's any grade to give.